The whole world has gone back into lockdown, so now it's time to utilize those home workouts.
I'm afraid non-essential shops, leisure and entertainment venues will all be closed.
If you're stuck for ideas or don't know how to train at home, watch this video until the end. I'm going to go over how to train at home and also give you a workout you can do at home to build more muscle. So make sure you stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. I'm Adam and this is Adam Scott Fit. So it's about time I did this video. I've been thinking of doing it for a few weeks now, just basically explaining the principles behind training at home in more detail so you can get the most out of your home workout. So most people think the home workouts are not as effective for building muscle, and technically most of the time they're right, but they're definitely more effective than doing nothing. And if you do them right, you can still build a significant amount of muscle. So do not worry about that. Just make sure you're following these principles. So number one, make sure you're taking every set to the point where you've almost failed. Meaning the targeted muscle, say in a push-up, is exhausted. I would say about 2 reps from failure each set, and then maybe the last set you go to complete failure, or even 1 rep in reserve. So 1 rep in reserve, 1 RIR stands for basically rep in reserve, what you've got left at that when you stop that set. So say if you do 12 reps and you had 2 more in the tank, then that's 2 more, and you stop even, then that's 2 reps in reserve. And the second one is to control the tempo. You want to spend enough time in the eccentric portion of the contraction, because this is going to create more mechanical tension, and mechanical tension is one of the main drivers behind muscle growth. So you want to make sure you're spending time, enough time, not too long. So I'd say with a push-up, for instance, it's going down to about 2 or 3 seconds, and even if it's too easy, you can increase that a bit as well, but there are other ways to progress it rather than just consistently slowing it down. Don't listen to the haters, don't listen to the naysayers. You can. It's been proven time and time again, and even in some cases it's equally as effective as going heavier with lower reps. But if you're going above 30, the exercise you're probably doing is probably too easy for you, and it's time to progress it. So even if you don't have weights and you're just following a bodyweight exclusive workout plan, I'm going to show you a few progressions you can do from some specific exercises anyway we're going to go over. But let's get right into this routine. This routine, you can do it anywhere, but specifically designed to be done from home, a hotel room, anything like that, with zero equipment. Okay, so first up, push-ups. Not the type of push-ups you're thinking of. We're going to be doing close grip diamond push-ups, because close grip diamond push-ups have been shown to activate the chest and triceps more than the wider grip push-ups. So this is going to be the first exercise of choice. So we're going to do it nice and controlled, make sure the core is nice and tight, make sure we're squeezing the glutes. Remember, with a push-up, it's pretty much a moving plank, so you want to keep that body aligned as tight as possible first of all, and as straight as possible. You don't want to dip in the lower back or anything like that. And if this is too easy for you, if you can do like say above 30 reps, you could very well do it. But what I suggest is then posturing up your feet and doing like a decline, some people call it incline, version of the close grip push-ups. So that's the second variation. And the third variation, obviously you can add a backpack. You can add a backpack doing it flat, or you can add a backpack doing it inclined. It's completely up to you. But that is the first exercise up. The second exercise, we're going to take these 2 sheets. We're going to tie a knot at the end. We're going to anchor them over the door. And what we're doing is we're creating like a suspension device similar to like a TRX. So we're going to do like suspended rows. So suspended rows, we just make sure we pull the shoulder blades back while we're doing it, squeeze all those back muscles. It's going to hit your lats, it's going to hit your rhomboids in the center of your back. You're going to feel on your forearms and your biceps also quite a lot. Remember that. It's not just purely isolated exercise. We're hitting that back hard, but also hitting the arms. In order to progress it, you just come forward, move your feet a bit more forward and make it more difficult. And if you really want to progress even further, I wouldn't really recommend this with this specific thing, is you posture up your feet. If you posture up your feet, make it even harder. But it's completely up to you. If you feel safe and secure, you can do that. But at my weight, I won't be doing that. So the third one, you probably guessed it. If you can do squats quite comfortably, then pistol squats. So what you can do is, to start with, you can just do it straight assisted. You can do it holding onto a chair or holding onto some sort of, I don't know. It could be anything. You could be holding onto anything. But all in all, you want to support yourself, support your balance. And then the second progression you can do is sitting down and sitting back up with one leg out, like a pistol squat. And the third one is to do a full pistol squat. If you can do above 30 pistol squats all the way to the floor, I salute you. And you probably shouldn't be watching my videos. I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, that's pretty damn good achievement. Anyway, so moving on. So now we're going to hit the shoulders. One of my favorite exercises for the shoulders is actually they call it yogi push-ups or pseudo push-ups. You're going to tuck your hands in. You want your elbows by your waist, elbows nice in. You want your hands underneath your elbows, and you want to come all the way down and pushing back up. Again, if you can do this quite comfortably, you can progress this into with your feet elevated first, and then the second one you can go into like more of a pipe push-up. I didn't demonstrate the pipe push-up first up because it might be too hard, but that's a progression, and you can go into further pipe push-up, which looks more like a handstand push-up, and progress further from there. And then now for arms, for biceps, we're going to use these sheets again, so you didn't tie a knot in them for nothing. So we're going to do bicep curls. So in a inverted position, we're going to curl up and squeeze the biceps. In order to make this harder, you just push the feet a bit more forwards, and you instantly make it harder. But it's completely up to you. To me, it's pretty hard using your body weight and you using that angle to create enough tension on those biceps. And then to finish up, we're going to hit triceps. We do these body weight tricep extensions, and you can start on your knees. If you can't do them straight on your toes, you can then do them on your toes. If you can comfortably do them on your knees, and if you can comfortably do them on your toes, then you're going to be doing them with a backpack, some form of weight on your back, which is going to increase the resistance. But make sure you're keeping perfect form throughout the movement. Your lower back's not dipping. You remember, you're keeping to that rep range. It can be anywhere up to 30. It doesn't have to be anywhere near 30. If you can't get there, you just build up to that. And make sure you're controlling the tempo, and make sure you're taking every set to pretty much failure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions at all, comment below. If you would like a personalized program by myself, get in touch, adam@adamscottfit.com, or reach out to me on Instagram, send me a DM, and I'm happy to help you out, happy to help you with customized programs. If you've got a home gym, no equipment at all, bands, whatever you got, we can make it work and help you build the maximum amount of muscle. Anyway, until the next video, keep pushing those limits.